Right, so the challenge has been set. Cut a long story short, just over 2.5 years ago, caught the late record catfish. Set myself a new challenge to return for the big cat. Bit more of a reenactment video if you like, following the same rigs, same baits, same tactics. It took a fair bit of planning if I'm honest, looking back at notes and short clips I made on the day previous to catching her. But yeah, hopefully we can make a video, return video, where we can get back on the bank. Quite intrigued, to be honest, see if she put an extra weight on. Then it'd be nice to see her again. Yeah. Upon arrival at the lake, all my plans and preparation had to make a drastic change. Due to other anglers being in the swim, I was hoping to return and wasn't really the ideal kicking off for the campaign. Most of the planning had been involved around fishing this Pacific swim, and with a time frame in mind, changing swims at this point wasn't something I'd thought about. With only finding one empty peg on the lake with just a handful of fish I'd spotted around the island was the only option I could look forward to. Things slowly began to feel as if it was just falling apart, with the pressure of the bank holiday weekend in the back of my mind. Failing to film this campaign was slowly starting to fade away. But without giving that an option, a challenge I signed up for and the change of swim wasn't going to affect this. A return for the big cat was still on the cards, so with that in mind, baiting up some clear spots with a first priority I could jump to. And as expected, this was never going to be an easy challenge. Being new to filming and the unexpected changes, things started to become difficult and exhausting. But as hours passed by, the bites and the movement in the water were just slow. Changing bait to suit different species in the lake just wasn't the answer. A few boilies that I've aired out. Straight in. Tin of corn. A tin and a half. Bit of mixed pelly. And then just a 50 blender crumb. Straight in as well. Mix all that up. Right, so I've got all 3 rods out now. So that one over the back there is on the tree line. I've got one over on the island corner and then one on the opposite corner of the island. Yeah, all being well, get a bit more bait down that corner in a bit, and then fingers crossed we get a little run.
So probably just about 2 foot away from the island, clipped up, double tiger nut, little PVA mesh bag mix, should do the trick. Just drop that down as a left-hander rod, and then I got the right hand on the straight on the corner of that other bit of the island there. And just like that, runs will come in like that all day long. Just nothing on the end, and it was happening to a few other lads on the lake as well. And a few knocks here and there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bait up a swim over there in a bit, just by the tree. Hopefully, when it cools down a little bit, got a bit of unexpected sun today. Hopefully, we can get them down feeding and then go from there. As I said, a bit of a relaxed one this afternoon. Looks like I'm going to fill in that spot after, just on the tree. Probably still fish 2 by the island throughout the night. And hopefully we can get them feeding, getting down on the bottom. Obviously we're here for the catfish anyway, to be honest. Obviously I'll nick a few carp in the day if we can. And then see what happens tonight, really. But yeah, just enjoy the day. Relax one. And then hopefully get something going tonight. And then, yeah. Well, quiet start, unfortunately, but nice time of evening now, though. I like this time. Peaceful. So hopefully we get something better in the night now. I don't think a few bream quite cutty.